by the time you're watching this, I'm either on my way or in Colorado. The day I'm posting this is Monday, May 29th, my birthday. So, I want to say thanks, because all of my friends that I've made here in Texas, or during my time I lived here in Texas, have really influenced my life, and I feel like I need to say something about it. I want to start off by talking about the people who have either not shown up in my videos, but have influenced me or my Discord in very big ways. Starting with Spade.jpg, who has his own YouTube channel, but he's just overall been very helpful, and I've very much liked his content and find it very funny, only because I really know him, and I think from an outsider's perspective, your content is not nearly as funny, but from the people who truly know you, he's some of your best work. And then Zachariah, who has always managed to stay strong and be funny and be who he is, and he has not changed in the slightest since the first time I met him back in 6th grade. Then Mikey, who has made the thumbnail for this Joe Biden video, and the artwork that I use at the beginning of my videos now. I've not really made it, he fixed it, made the colors look nice, and I actually appreciate it. All three of you have been very helpful. All sorts of manners of things. Then you have David, who will probably be showing up in the video coming out after this. But you've always been helpful. You've been very funny. I do, in a sense, aspire to be something even remotely funny as you are, with just the way that you act and the things that you say, where you just take the tiniest ounce of what's going on around you and stretch it into something so much funnier than it really needs to be. And I cannot count how many times you've got the entire table laughing by just a couple of words. Now I want to talk about people who have either shown up in 1, maybe 2 videos, and who I do appreciate as my friends. Starting off with Gunner, who we've had the most controversy with over the past half year. He's been kicked out of our Discord and brought back in so many times with all these issues. But when I stepped up and I said something about what was wrong, what we did not like, you fixed it. And the fact that you did fix it is something which nobody kind of expected from you. And I like that. I like the fact that you have done something that nobody expected, and now everybody is, in a sense, friends with you. You've always brought something weird and funny to the table, and you are surprisingly helpful with random knowledge, and you do try not to get on anybody's nerves. And you've got Garen, who is very strong about his opinions, and I like I do appreciate his comments on things. If he really does explain what is what, it is very helpful sometimes. I do listen, even if I am annoyed. And then Isaac, who's only shown up in 1 video, whose out-of-pocket nonsense has entirely made me laugh way too many times. I have to say, probably most of my views on one of my videos is from the fact that what Isaac said I found hilarious. Then you have people who have shown up in videos, which are like Kingston and Jose, which are first appeared in the Apeirophobia video. But first, you guys are a pair that is unmatched, and Jose's ability to be funny in any situation just by pulling nothing out of thin air But again, like literally, it's not like David where he stretches the moment, or like Isaac who just says stuff out of pocket. Jose just happens to find it is, in a sense, a combination of the two, where it is out of pocket but related, and it can go on. It tends to be built off of, which is why you show up the most in my best of 2020 video. And Kingston, who is just very serious and tries to get the game done, but the fact that most of their table can laugh, and you are a person who is very hard to make laugh, it is a sign that everybody, we are the best group for you. And on top of that, you are, I guess, everybody's favorite in a sense, because everybody at least knows you, and that's how everybody knows each other. And you are kind of the glue that holds everything together sometimes. Steve, who is somebody I wish I got to know a lot sooner compared to most of these people. You are very serious and tend to be quiet, and your funny stuff is either really well placed or it's not supposed to be funny, but it's just the monotone seriousness, and which is why you paired so well with Xavier in a lot of videos, who is always over the top and crazy, which is why he's literally called Crazy X, and his emotions are very on the forefront. He is just who he is, which is something that I like. And then we have Spencer, who I've had issues with a couple of times here and there, but we managed to get over it. And you tend to see the positiveness in literally everything. And it is kind of crazy, the random stuff that you just kind of think of. And the fact that I found some great games to play through you. And then Josue, who is somebody who I met and I constantly am trying to compete with in like a mental level, and I'm so glad that we randomly got to meet each other, because you are one of the best friends and more reasonable of the group, and you tend to be very funny and retain information, and the fact that I can really just ask you what video I posted 2 days ago, and you can probably give me a good answer, and I can confirm it later. Then somebody who I've just gotten to know, like within like the last couple of months, it feels, Aiden, who, I don't know how I didn't get to meet you, but I really wish I got to meet you sooner, because you are something that is very much like Kingston, that keeps everybody together. You're very serious, but when you want to be funny, you can be funny, and you do pair well with Xavier and Kingston.